BBC 中文网格林尼治标准时间9点。
Sarei Brita BBC
This is the BBC Far Eastern relay station.
The building itself has been around since the 1920s, and the BBC has been in occupation of this. BBC World Service has been in occupation since 1940s, and through a period of history which was very, very interesting internationally, and BBC played a very prominent role in that. And I think it's worth recording where they worked from, and sort of try and get some sense of the atmosphere under which they worked. It's an atmosphere which we won't see in media operations again. It has a very old-fashioned, rather British atmosphere, and it's very, very iconic. Obviously, I did cover communist Eastern Europe during the 80s a little, and BBC World Service was the only state radio station, apart from Radio Free Europe and one or two others, which was actually worth listening to because you got a real sense of what the actual story that you were actually doing, more than you did if you listened to the local television or radio stations from Poland or Romania or wherever it was at the time. So it was this, it was a definite yes. We would definitely try. I would definitely try and listen to this every evening when I was abroad in Warsaw or Bucharest or wherever it was. So it was important for me. Also been here a few times anyway, and I knew a few people who work for it. So it's very, and people who I admire, and I admire their principles. It's an iconic building. It's very sad that that it's being evacuated and everybody's going to some new modern block in Broadcasting House.
This benign Tower of Babel, the scene of so many great broadcasting moments and the home of so many great broadcasters over the years, is now silent. Its corridors deserted, its studios empty.